What's happening, guys, and welcome to Missahippy Plays Divinity Dragon Commander. This is supposed to be a great game, at least on its RPG and story aspects. It is half strategy and half, I don't know what to call it, adventure. So it's going to be a fun little game to play. At least by other means it's unique. I've never played a strategy game with the particular mechanics this game has. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just saying I've never had. So we're going to go single player, and we're going to go story campaign. Dragon type. The Zephyr Dragon. Let's see here. We got Saber Dragon. The most versatile of all dragon kind. The Saber Dragon is a formidable foe that combines might and mind to overcome easy enemies. Alright, Mountain Dragon. The Mountain Dragon led cutthroat lives among the frozen peaks of the north. It is a raw power above which they depend in combat. Blood Leech. That's cool. That's awesome. That's a healing dragon. And that's all. So let's go Mountain Dragon. Difficulty to casual, of course, because we're just playing for fun in video and not for me to lose constantly, because I'm not very good at video games. Larian Studios presents a Silverfire Impish production.
Thousands of years ago, Sigurd I built incredible engines of war, and with them forged an empire.
Did he now?
The emperor married and sired many
He
children.
did.
He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in a woman's guise. Once united, peace was declared in Rivellon, and bloodshed soon forgotten. But Sigurd's realm of peace was shattered when his own sons and daughters rose against him. War returned with a vengeance, and annihilation reached new heights. Desperate to safeguard Sigurd's legacy, the wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father. Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin. And to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the dragon.
Okay.
This is the story of the Dragon
Commander. Alrighty then, let's get started. This first episode will probably be entirely me wandering around the dragon thing, by the way, the Raven. I have played through the first fight, just to get the mechanics of the game down. Let's see. Emperor's political popularity among halfway down the middle. Undead proclaim war's punishment for the god. Siblings vie for the throne, no quarter given. Decades of peace end on bloody battleground. War rages with terrible contraptions, elves, lizards, horrified imps delighted. Gold prices skyrocket. War not all that bad, say the dwarves.
Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven. This wonder of engineering, this miracle wrought in magic, that has a living demon for a heart.
Alright, can we use the demon fighting?
Between the knowledge I shall pry from this infernal creature's cryptic mind and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts, and blueprints aboard awaiting study, we will catch up with our enemies in no time and claim back the lands they have taken by force. Our task is monumental, but we will not have to face it alone. 2 famed generals are here already, loyal to the legacy we are trying to save, and therefore loyal to you.
I don't like the given time thing. I'd rather they be loyal now.
I have furthermore enlisted the service of Grumio, an imp of devilish cunning that can fashion anything my research will uproot. Already he has created you a wonder he calls a jet pack.
Fantastic. I'm attracted.
Talk to these men, get your bearings, and begin your conquest. If you have any more questions, you can find me in the Royal Chamber, which I shall use as a study. Good luck, Dragon. May the Divines be with you.
Alright. Let's get started, shall we? Let's go straight to the engineering bay. I do know what's going on here, so...
Greetings, sire.
Hey, it's TB.
From kings. I am Grumio, son of Gromio, an imp of good and honest standing. Your technician, shall I be, if it pleases you. Your engineer and architect. I hope you'll like my jetpack.
I like gifts.
It is my gift to you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship to tinker and toy, hammer and hew. She is special, this vessel, filled with wonders undiscovered. The wizard, he feels it too. The taste, the tingle of mystery. Oh, to unlock its secrets.
How come you know so
When your good
much?
father and Maxos first started to conquer the world with their fancy machines, we Emps were mesmerised. None of us cared if we were being drafted into a strange warlord's empire, for if those were the weapons he wielded, we were all ready to welcome him with open arms. By golly, were we ever. Steam-driven giants on land, on sea, even in air. Oh, the ecstasy! Such wonders, such ingenuity, and jeepers, what cannons! Ever since then, some 30 years hence, us imps have dedicated our existence to the advancement of these delightful machines.
That is amazing.
Now, before those blessed days
Not really.
arrived, people regarded us as eccentric gnomes taken to experimenting with flame, gas, and liquid like so many charlatan alchemists. But those days are over. We are scientists now, famed and fortuitous. The truth be told, though, we've never quite given up our love for all things combustible. Rather on the contrary. Not that you
Look at the
mind,
results
do
of
you,
this,
my lord? Right,
Alright.
my lord.
New unit types and upgrades can be unlocked by spending research points. Occupy the more research points you receive per turn. Fantastic. Alright, I'm not seeing much by the way of... Let's go ahead... Now we're going to need this somewhere else, but from the beginning I definitely want to buy Shaman. Grenadier upgrade. And we'll wait on anti-air. Okay. We'll grab that then. And then... Doing alright. We'll save 5 research points for... Oh, look. There was more that I could do. A lot more. Oh, man. That's okay. Actually, yeah, let's focus more on the... Let's have a look.
The wizard
Yeah,
has
we'll save
discovered
5
many
for
an
just in
imp
case I
round
see
the
one I
lane, my
like
lord.
here. When we go talk to the Royal Chamber. Now, he's going to tell you a lot of what you already know.
Never hesitate to seek my counsel. We too shall unite dragons' daring
Let's-
with wizards' wisdom. Nothing shall stand in your... Gladly shall I do so.
Let's see. Now, we can get the things the other ones have. In a way. Nope. Maybe. I don't know that I want any of these, so let's go ahead and get Soar. Yeah. Nothing I can buy in advanced. So, let's go back then. For now, I might get Purifying Flames later. And let's go talk to our generals. First one we're going to talk to is Mr. Lizardface here.
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock. I am Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubts, Ben.
I sense distrust in you, Edmund.
Let's see how far it takes you. When one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother, caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. You are, after
And you're a
all,
lizard man.
half-dragon. They call your kind dragon knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction, even, but the crucial difference is impurity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same
Alright.
tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred.
Is it weird I like this guy?
Only that it was bound
I like
to
him a
happen.
lot.
For when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother...
Alright, we're gonna go to the bridge. Talk to...
Let me
do
tell
you
you
now?
right of the bat bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade,
Why don't you tell me what you really think?
Played the part better. He
Didn't
became
mean
a
that literally.
vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days. He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse
Okay.
by means of new and terrifying war machines. I'd say all is lost, but Maxos insists you are to be the one, the hero, who will take back the land we've lost. Excuse me if I laugh in derision. Ha 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 ha! Still, You are a dragon, I'll give you that. And of ancient blood. Prove to me you have the rocks to do undaunted battle.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps my respect may still be yours. Henry of the House of Lansford. More you needn't know. Aye, and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet.
Deal.
I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it.
Yeah, let's see what he thinks.
What's on your mind, bastard? Edmund, he's called. A lizard of the House of Carcarus. In truth, I'd rather sleep with Syphilis incarnate than have him aboard. But there's no denying his talent. He's as arrogant as he is astute, and as ingenious as he is insufferable.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the library and talk to the man
I know
proper.
I won't.
Praise be that I know more than 100 languages older than mankind
Tell me about
itself.
the War and Peace.
If not, these books would mean very little to me indeed. That is quite a tale, my friend, so bear with me.
You don't
Since
say.
the dawn of time, beautiful Rivellon has been a stage of bitter rivalry, strife, and war. Haughty humans, all too lofty lizards, dogged dwarves, erratic elves,
Dogmatic
irrational
undead?
imps, dogmatic undead, and yes, wayward wizards even, couldn't forego the time it takes for the moon to wax and wane without turning to fresh violence. Peace. The word itself hardly had a meaning. It was an abstract. Until after long and dark ages, 3 men decided they had had enough. I was one of them. The other 2 were your father Sigurd, and an eccentric inventor known only, even by us, as the Architect. We
Oh
knew
man, he
continue
is talking a
everlasting,
lot.
Unless one king would stand up, conquer all feuding factions, and unite the manifold battling races under the banner of a single world-spanning empire. Easier said than done was, I believe, our initial
Oh, this is
reaction.
a long and lofty answer. Okay.
It was the Architect who provided us with the answer to the question how on earth we would go about enacting such an unparalleled enterprise. He said he had ways and means to provide your father, a battle-hardened warlord in his own right, with engines of war such as the world never saw. Technology. That was the solution. For if we could go to war with weapons so vastly superior as to be unstoppable, every opponent would have to yield before our onslaught. Where the Architect obtained his strange knowledge from, he never wished to reveal. But in truth, Sigurd and I cared little for his mysterious ways. For whatever the source, our plans worked like a charm. Yes, we had done it. We had created our empire, and your father became its first and so far only ruler.
How'd it go bad?
Precious decades, peace had finally taken. Long have I asked myself that question. Yet the answer is as simple as it is obvious. Human nature. Love, jealousy, anger, grief. All of these emotions proved more fatal to the stability of peace than 100,000 war machines could. You see, Sigurd, the Architect, and I remained close friends.
It's always
after
a
our
woman.
quest had come to completion. But then, one fateful day, a woman of unequaled beauty arrived at court. After but a glance, there wasn't a man's heart in the room, not aching for even her mildest attention or a most fleeting caress. Your father, though married, courted her, as did the Architect. For myself, I'd admit I'd given up the very secrets of magic in return for her love, but I knew rivalry could only lead to misery.
Always a
So
woman.
it did. For bitter rivals my 2 friends became. And when in the end Sigurd was the one to win her affections, the Architect left the palace with such hatred in his eyes as to a year their secret liaison lasted. 1 year your father and beautiful Aurora were happy together. Then suddenly she died. and it took me a long time to find out she did so at the hand of the architect. Sigurd never knew. He was destroyed by grief. The mighty warlord withered, and with him, the soul of his empire flickered like a candle in the breeze, until his own children blew it out forever, and hacked to pieces the land that was to have been his legacy. I promise I will tell you in due time. For now, I must keep silent.
Huh.
Please, don't press me any further on the subject. No one in Rivellon, save for you, Sigurd, the architect, and I, know of Aurora, and how her death affected your father. As far as most are concerned, he was a great hero, who all too soon fell prey to indulgence, sloth, and alcohol, which lost
What can you tell me about Mom?
And in time started the war. They are wrong, but truth will be revealed one day. Rest assured. Though I said I noticed from the beginning her beauty was of such perfection as to be supernatural, I soon discovered she was
like the
indeed
dragon.
more than human, and that the enchanting guise we saw her in was but a mask. Yes, she was one of the ancients,
Ooh, pardon
interested
me.
in the ways of the infinitely lesser creatures we nevertheless call civilized. She was intrigued by Sigurd, his war machines, and his
What is our
empire.
true end goal?
It led her to his castle, to a brief spell of passion, and ultimately, her downfall. In a few words, victory and destruction. First, we must vanquish all warring rivals for the throne. Then, we must
I
undo
shall
the
take my
technology
leave.
that enabled them to go to war in the first
So we're going to go
place.
back to the bridge.
Rekindle the empire of peace your
Now,
father founded.
this right here starts the battle. But I think we're running a good time to call this it. So I will see you guys next time on Missahippy Plays Divinity Dragon Commander, where I will hopefully actually show you the strategy part of the game. Honestly, though, this talking part is considered to be the best part, and I really do love this. Eventually, you're going to be making decisions which really affect the course of the war. This is just getting to know everyone. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.